your blinding rhythm as you spin to the stars. It's higher where you are. Listen, butterfly, I got a picture to see. Painted on your back, dramatic catastrophe. Wispy swirling, spinning, sparky hooks into me. You're higher, my love's dream. You're a mixed match, what's that calling out to me? Never thought in my whole life that I would get to see such a beautiful mess. All my favorite things, you make me drop jaw. You're a collage.
Just a really good acting opportunity, which doesn't come along very often for somebody sort of my age and my look. I'm used to kind of fulfilling a certain role, something like being a son or being a nerd or something, and this was a sort of fully flushed out, three-dimensional character, and that was something I'd never been able to do before, so that was a big opportunity. I think ultimately it's kind of a story of triumph, I guess, over adversity, just like most movies, but it's pretty personal, it was written sort of in a very personal manner, and it's a personal story, so it's kind of one of those things that hopefully somebody or each person takes away something a little bit different.
Even though someone can go through an intense period of tragedy in their life, that you really have to be able to face life again and take a chance on life again.
Loosely based on a chapter within a novel titled Miss Corpus that a friend of mine named Clay McLeod Chapman wrote. And Clay and I collaborated on a film titled Late Bloomer in 2005, so we really wanted to do something together. And we took that story, we made a script, and then we got a grant to do the film, and we found Hale in Virginia. And it's his film debut. Well, we met a lot of kids, and he had the spark, and he just worked out perfectly for the role. Did you have fun on the film?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite scene?
Probably the one where it was like 3 in the morning.
Which one was that?
Like the one where the car accident happened.
Oh, yeah, it was a good one, right? When you said, whoa.
Actually, my other favorite scene was when I was out on the boat. And
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
That scene got cut, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Tell me about your character in the movie.
Well, he's kind of like, his mom ran away with some guy who was staying at the motel, and well, he's kind of like odd. He's trying to make money and stuff and make his hotel bigger and stuff. So then he gets this idea where he puts trash in the road, and then the animals eat it all and stuff. And then they get hit by cars.
Wow.
So,
And did you have fun doing this? You think you want to pursue this further and make more films?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
It was shot on the Red camera with the Mysterium chip. Craig and I have a great communication. He's a very visual director, and we've talked about it, so we have a really good sense going into it. But then certainly the location influences what actually happens with the shot, and some of it's improv, and we just sort of flow with what's there.
Very excited that we've got a sold-out audience. It's a very cool thing.
Yeah.
A lot of friends are showing up, and it should
I
be
called
a really
my mother.
good
We
vibe.
sold out. Sorry.
Maybe we could get her in the after party, or
I hope so.
she can be my +1 for tomorrow. I have a +1.
It's not a true story. It's sort of an amalgam of different things, and then I was really attracted to the material. I wanted to get into adolescent psychology.
Dramatic, but still making it funny. I mean, does that happen in the writing stage? Is it when you bring on the actors?
Dan and I spent a lot of time together talking about the story, talking about the material, talking about what we were going to do, walking through locations, just getting in, talking about the character. Casting Norman, I had a ton of choices, so I saw so many people, but Dan really just...
I cried the best. We had, 3.5 weeks of shooting time altogether, I think 21 days. And during which time she was shooting the TV show Brothers and Sisters that she was on. So she would literally work all day on the TV show and then fly into Spokane and then work all night and then fly back and shoot the TV show again. So she was really
burning the candle at both ends, and still did such an amazing job. Was really committed and really focused on this, regardless of her other commitments that she had. But there wasn't a whole lot of time for bonding offset because once she was done, she was gone.
I'm trying to learn as much as I can from Haley. I'm a songwriter too, and I'm working on a new album this summer, which will come out in the fall.
Hale's grandmother wanted to know if Dan had any advice for a young actor such as himself.
It's pretty basic stuff. Just stay grounded. Know who really cares about you, and stay focused. And I guess most of all, decide if it's something that's really worthwhile, because there's lots of other things to do, and lots of other things that would cause a lot less heartache than this might ultimately. Not to put a bleak. But yeah, you have to really kind of care and really have some weird desire to subject yourself to this kind of scrutiny. Not that it's like, digging ditches or anything, but it can screw you up a little bit if you're not sort of grounded in the right place.
What do you think of the feature?
Phenomenal. It was extremely heavy, but good heavy laughs and tears, and it really encompassed a lot of feelings, which I thought what makes a movie strong.
So well made, it was well shot. I love the music, and also to be able to get a really great character actor like Richard Jenkins, who was an Academy Award nominee a couple of years ago.
The boy was acting very well. Yeah, it was funny. I liked the sarcasm.
I thought the short was very interesting. I've never really seen many short films, so to kind of get such a heavy, big story compact into a short time period was really effective and unique to me.
And that there's something funny about existing on the planet Earth, because you're always near the edge of possible disaster.
Actor, the guy was unbelievable. He carried the film. I've never seen something like it. The guy was amazing. If you get a chance, get out to the theaters and see a film called Norman. It kicked ass. Really. Rock, man.
I 100% agree. Norman was fantastic. I was crying. All the women around me were crying. It was really just, I hope people get to see it.
All of the actors in it were awesome, and it felt very heartfelt and truthful and just real. It was really good.
The feature was just fantastic. All the actors in it were really engaging, were really emotional. You really believe the character's pain. It really pulled me in. It was a great story though.
What do you think of the short film?
The short film was really good. The little boy in that film was endearing.
Emotional, it was engaging. The child actor, and it was made a big dent in your heartstrings, kind of pulling you into that whole world of his.
This is just an amazing night. I'm so glad to be a part of it. It's a nice way to end a great movie.
My name is davidjr.com.